also very happy to have Mr. Warner call us, the Secretary, Cheryl Blackman, or the Permanent Secretary, Cheryl Blackman, call us and invite us to a meeting at the Ministry of Works on April the 18th. And we went to that meeting with members of the higher movement, and we found that there were about 18 technocrats from the state there. And once more we reiterated our concerns. We wanted to have a social impact assessment. The residents were very adamant about that, because ever since the EIA was begun, a lot of things changed on the ground. There were more houses, there was a different kind of routing options, we had new routes. A lot of things changed since then. So they wanted a social impact assessment. We wanted a hydrological report, and we also wanted a cost-benefit analysis, which we think is essential for a project of this magnitude. We didn't really get far into that meeting because Minister Warner suggested that he would form a committee of 9 persons. 7 would be from the state side, 2 would be from our side. But we insisted we needed equity, and Minister Warner said we couldn't have equity. I am not a technical person. I need my hydrologists, my economists, my financial persons around me. So because we could not get equity on that, or an agreement to have equity, we departed from that meeting. And I think my words were that Minister Warner tried to bamboozle us. He tried to bamboozle us, is my belief, and he tried to do so. And then on next month, on March the 8th, Minister Warner called us again for another meeting. He said that he had a report. He had a report, and the report was prepared. And we asked for a copy of the report. We didn't get it. Nevertheless, we went to the meeting and we presented our position again. I asked to represent our position, and we did. And after we presented our position, Mr. Warner asked NITCO to prepare a position. And at the end of the meeting, they presented a report prepared by NITCO. Not by us, not by any independent investigators, but by NITCO. And when I looked at that report, it was basically a rehashing of the whole NITCO ideas. That could not be considered to be a review, it was basically a rehashing. And there was nothing, I repeat, about the cost-benefit analysis. You can look at that, there is nothing, Madam Prime Minister, about the cost-benefit analysis. There is nothing there. There is nothing. In any event, they could not take 2 weeks to do a cost-benefit analysis. There is nothing about a social impact assessment, really. And there is nothing on the hydrological study of the erosion grid. So we do not consider that to be a review. It's basically a rehashing of a report, which was earlier submitted by NITCO. You may recall, Madam Prime Minister, we also went to your house a month ago, and we also reminded you that we wanted that review done. You may recall I made a statement to the press saying that unless that comprehensive review is done, I will not eat or drink anything unless you give an undertaking that that review is done. We also wrote you a letter which we submitted to you last week, Friday, saying the same thing. We would not eat, I myself will not eat or drink anything unless we got a verbal or written undertaking from you that you would do that review, including those components of elements. So, Madam Prime Minister, that is where we stand. I do not know what is going to happen now, but I want to assure you that I myself will not eat or drink anything unless you agree to undertake a review of the Monetary Daily Highway project.